Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to witness will shake the foundation of WWE to its absolute core. Triple H just dropped a bombshell so massive, so earth-shattering, that the entire wrestling world is still trying to process what just happened. Dean Ambrose, the lunatic fringe himself, is coming back to WWE, and Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns had no idea this was coming. The Shield brother he thought was gone forever just got announced for Survivor Series, and the look on Roman's face said everything. This isn't just a return, this is a reckoning. This is the moment that changes everything. So buckle up, because by the time this video ends, you're going to understand why this is the most shocking announcement in recent WWE history, and why Roman Reigns might be in serious trouble. Before we dive into this absolute chaos, I need you to do something for me. I need you to be part of the SLAMZONE family. If you love wrestling, if you live for these moments that make your heart pound and your jaw drop, then hit that subscribe button right now. Smash that notification bell because we break down every twist, every turn, every backstage bombshell that WWE throws at us. And you know what? Comment down below right now and tell me, are you Team Ambrose or Team Reigns? Because this reunion is about to get brutal. Let's go. The arena is absolutely electric. You can feel it through the screen. The lights are pulsing, the crowd is on their feet, and Triple H, the Game, the King of Kings, the man who controls the throne of WWE, walks out with that signature smirk on his face. He knows something we don't. He always does. The microphone is in his hand, and when he raises it, the entire building falls silent. That's power. That's presence. And when Triple H has an announcement, you better believe it's going to change the landscape forever. Survivor Series is coming, he says, his voice cutting through the tension like a sledgehammer through glass. And this year, we're bringing back something special. Someone special. The crowd erupts. They know. They can sense it. Something massive is about to be revealed, and the energy in that building is reaching a fever pitch. Roman Reigns is backstage watching this on a monitor. You can see it in his eyes, confusion mixed with concern. He's the tribal chief. He's the head of the table. He's been untouchable for years. But right now, in this moment, Roman Reigns looks vulnerable. And that's rare. Triple H continues, pacing the ring like a predator circling his prey. There's a man who left this company on his own terms. A man who walked away from the biggest stage in the world because he needed to find himself. A man who was part of the most dominant faction WWE has ever seen. The crowd is losing their minds. Phones are out. Flashlights are waving. Everyone knows who he's talking about, but they need to hear it. They need the confirmation. Ladies and gentlemen, at Survivor Series, Triple H pauses. The pause is deliberate. The pause is torturous. The entire arena is holding its breath. Dean Ambrose is coming back to WWE. The place explodes. I mean, absolutely detonates. The roar from the crowd is deafening. People are jumping out of their seats, hugging strangers, throwing their hands in the air like they just witnessed a miracle. And in a way, they did. Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley, the man who tore through AEW, the man who became a world champion on his own terms, the man who left WWE in the rearview mirror, is coming home. And not just for a nostalgia pop. Not just for a quick appearance. He's coming back for Survivor Series, and that means he's coming back for war. Cut to Roman Reigns backstage. The camera catches his reaction, and folks, this is cinema. His face goes from shock to disbelief to something darker, something that looks like anger mixed with betrayal. Paul Heyman is standing next to him, and even the wise man doesn't have words. Roman's jaw is clenched. His fists are balled up. You can see the veins in his neck pulsing. This is the tribal chief being blindsided by his own brother, and he doesn't know how to process it. Dean? Roman mutters under his breath. Dean's back? The Shield. The Hounds of Justice. The three men who revolutionized WWE. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose. They came up together. They fought together. They destroyed everything in their path together. But when Dean left, when he walked out of WWE and became Jon Moxley, that brotherhood fractured. Roman went on to become the most dominant champion in modern history. Seth carved his own path as a Grand Slam champion. But Dean? Dean became something else entirely. He became unpredictable. He became dangerous. And now he's coming back, and Roman Reigns doesn't know if his brother is returning as an ally or an enemy. The tension is suffocating. Triple H is still in the ring, soaking in the crowd's reaction, and he raises the microphone one more time. Roman, if you're watching this backstage, you better be ready. Because Dean Ambrose isn't coming back to shake hands. He's coming back to remind everyone why he's the most dangerous man in professional wrestling. That statement hangs in the air like a guillotine blade waiting to drop. The implications are massive. Is Dean coming for Roman? Is this about reclaiming his spot in WWE? Is this about revenge for being left behind while Roman became the tribal chief? Nobody knows. And that uncertainty? That's what makes this so beautiful. That's what makes this so captivating. The crowd starts chanting, Ambrose, Ambrose, Ambrose. It's thunderous. It's primal. It's the sound of a fanbase that has been waiting years for this moment. Dean Ambrose was beloved. He was the scrappy underdog who fought like a madman, who took punishment like it was oxygen, who never backed down from anyone. When he left WWE, it felt like a piece of the company's soul left with him. But now he's coming back, and the energy surrounding his return is volcanic. Halfway through this madness, I need you to do something for me. I need you to hit that like button right now. I need you to subscribe to SLAMZONE and become part of this incredible community. We're here every single week breaking down the biggest moments in wrestling, and if you love this kind of content, if you want to be the first to know when something massive happens, then you need that notification bell turned on. We're a family here, and families support each other. So show some love, drop a comment telling me what you think about Dean's return, and let's keep this conversation going. Now, back to this absolute chaos. Roman Reigns storms through the backstage area. Cameras are following him, but he's not stopping to talk. He's not stopping for anyone. GUSO and Jimmy USO, his cousins and enforcers, are trying to catch up, but Roman is moving with purpose. His mind is racing. Paul Heyman is speed walking beside him, trying to strategize, trying to make sense of this curveball that just got thrown at the tribal chief. This changes everything, my tribal chief, Heyman says, his voice urgent. Dean Ambrose returning is not just about nostalgia. This is a direct threat to your legacy, to your reign, to everything you've built. Roman stops dead in his tracks and turns to Heyman. You think I don't know that? His voice is low, controlled, but you can hear the fury simmering beneath. Dean left. He walked away from us. And now he thinks he can just come back? Like nothing happened? Like I didn't build this empire without him? It's personal. This isn't just about wrestling. This isn't just about championships or main events or Survivor Series. This is about brotherhood that was broken. This is about pride. This is about Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the man who has held the WWE Universal Championship for over 1,300 days, being confronted with a ghost from his past. A ghost that knows all his weaknesses. A ghost that fought beside him in the trenches before Roman became the monster he is today. The crowd is still buzzing. Social media is on fire. Twitter is trending worldwide with hashtag Ambrose returns and hashtag Shield reunion. But is it a reunion? Or is it a collision course toward destruction? That's the million-dollar question. Seth Rollins, when asked about it in a quick backstage interview, just laughs. Dean's back? Good luck to everyone else. That man is chaos personified. And he's right. Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, whatever name he goes by, the man is unpredictable violence wrapped in a leather jacket. He doesn't play by the rules. He doesn't care about politics or backstage drama. He cares about one thing, fighting. And when Dean Ambrose fights, it's not pretty. It's not choreographed perfection. It's brutal. It's raw. It's real. That's what made him a fan favorite. That's what made him believable. You looked at Dean Ambrose and thought, that guy would actually fight me in a parking lot. Survivor Series is now circled in red. The traditional 5-on-5 elimination matches suddenly have massive stakes. Is Dean going to be on a team? Is he going to captain a team against Roman's bloodline? Is this about settling old scores or proving who the real alpha of the Shield always was? The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes this so exciting. WWE just injected rocket fuel into their biggest pay-per-view season, and Dean Ambrose is the spark that's going to ignite everything. Roman Reigns finally speaks. He's in his locker room now, the camera catching him in a rare moment of vulnerability before the mask goes back on. Dean wants to come back? Fine, but he's walking into my WWE. This is my era. I'm the tribal chief. I'm the head of the table. And if Dean Ambrose thinks he can walk back through that door and challenge me, then he better be ready for a war he can't win. The words are confident, but you can see it in Roman's eyes. There's doubt. There's concern. Because Roman knows what Dean is capable of. He knows that Dean Ambrose doesn't get intimidated. He doesn't get scared. And he sure as hell doesn't back down. Roman built his empire on dominance, on fear, on making everyone acknowledge him. But Dean? Dean never acknowledged anyone. Not even when they were brothers. The final moments of Triple H's announcement replay on the big screen. His face, that smirk, that knowing look. Welcome home, Dean. Let's see if you still got it. The challenge is set. The return is confirmed. And the wrestling world will never be the same. Ladies and gentlemen, what we just witnessed is history in the making. Dean Ambrose returning to WWE isn't just a comeback story, it's a declaration of war. Roman Reigns has ruled WWE with an iron fist for years, but now his brother, his Shield brother, the man who knows him better than anyone, is coming back. And the question isn't whether Dean can hang with today's roster. The question is whether Roman Reigns is ready to face the one man who might actually be able to take him down. Survivor Series is going to be absolute mayhem. This is where legends collide. This is where grudges are settled. This is where the Shield's unfinished business finally comes to a head. I am losing my mind over here, and I know you are too. Before you go, I need you to do one last thing for me. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and turn on those notifications so you never miss a moment. Drop a comment and tell me, will Dean and Roman reunite, or is this heading toward an all-out war? Share this video with every wrestling fan you know, because SLAMZONE is the place for the most intense breakdowns, the most passionate discussions, and the realest wrestling content on YouTube. We're building something special here, and I want you to be part of it. Thank you for rocking with me today. This is SLAMZONE, and we'll see you in the next one.